Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Serious JG. Lightning has returned to beat up people in a graveyard, and by people I mean monsters. Let's get on with the story, which involves preventing some kind of ritual, know what I mean? There's some kind of ritual taking place where they're going to kill they're going to kill some girl for having the same hair color as us. And we want to stop it.
Okay, let's do this.
That was supposed to blow up their increased stagger time. I managed to take some damage at the end when I had a good run going of not being done. But it couldn't last forever.
Return to the source of all things.
Whatever the hell that means. I think there might be a connection with how quickly you win battles and whether or not you get crystals to drop, which means I really gotta get better.
The promised time is upon us! Behold the harbinger of destruction.
Behold this girl that we're gonna murder.
The promised time is upon us. The promised time is upon
First
us!
Discord game, you see.
Behold the harbinger of destruction.
Behold the cinematic that we were already hearing dialogue from.
Return to chaos, our mother.
Return to chaos, our mother!
I'm into this. I really enjoy this.
Come. Wicked savior, go now to Atro's side.
I'm already on Team Etro. You could have just blocked it without
I'd
hitting the
introduce
guy.
myself, but I'm guessing that you already know who I am.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a woman who's
She
showing
has
some
come
butt
at
cheeks.
last. It's the god savior.
Kill her! She cannot live!
Okay, you're worked up. Hopefully Stud is here to wipe you guys out with plot magic.
You're late, Hunter.
Orin.
It's the hunter, just as the prophecy foretold.
The prophecy spoke of you are the hunter for the
Answer
future.
our prayers and slay the Savior! Make the oracle true!
You murder
Come on,
innocent
buddy, we
people
want this
and
so much.
expect me to do your bidding?
You guys are
Hunter,
jerks.
you know we did it for you. The prophecy.
We did it for you, pal.
Having a falling out?
Don't insult me, Lightning. You think I'm with these guys?
It's bad enough that earlier you were posting a bunch of stuff about my wiener. Now this.
Fanatics with blood on their hands?
Once again, very positive view of Western star religion and Japanese fantasy
For
game.
you, Noel. They think the Shadow Hunter belongs to them.
Well, in fairness, these guys are supposed to be a cult. There's a mainstream Western star religion that they have yet to say anything negative about.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have waited, should I? I could have found you and saved their lives.
Yeah, kill me. Hurry
And
up.
now what? You're gonna fight me?
Not until after some more plot.
Yeah, that's right. That prophecy, it has to be true.
What else? What's it for?
Has to be true? You mean I have to die? And you're the one who's gonna make it happen?
Bitch.
Bring it on, Noel. I've been fighting destiny for a long time now, and I'm getting good at it.
Oh, and by the way, you're not good enough for my sister.
Light, the Salvation soldiers are here.
The No Limit soldiers are here, like hooty hoo.
Lightning, follow me. We need to finish this, but it has to be the right place.
We gotta sell some tickets first. We can really promote this, you know, get a pay-per-view deal. Well, I guess there's no point in me standing here having that guy get a free upskirt.
It seems the Order has things locked down tight. The heretics aren't gonna get far.
The Order does not have things blocked down tight. There's monsters attacking me as you're trying to explain what's going on.
Let's switch it up.
So I am getting better at fighting them, and it's helping to have
Keep the enemy on
some
its
better
toes.
options for staggering purposes. These attacks really, they can do good with a staggered enemy, but they're not good at getting an enemy staggered in most cases. I've beaten this game before. I'm gradually falling back into the patterns and rhythms of playing this game.
He said he wanted to kill you and make the prophecy come true.
Oh, Crest of Vetro. Yeah, I'll fight you. Waiting for it to do a magic, and then I will thunder. That didn't really work at all, did it?
The enemy on its toes.
Should have just started attacking. Yeah, I eat all of those attacks. That was horrible. And I had D-Shell on at the time, so they all did extra damage while I was being terrible.
Keep the enemy on its toes.
But I got a crystal out of it, so in the long run it was probably worth it to do that fight. Because eventually I'll be able to upgrade the arrow that I probably should use eventually. Alright. Crest of Vetra was a plot item, and I have to tell you, in interest of full disclosure, the last time I was recording, I got curious, I jumped ahead, I avoided all combat and got to that plot thing. And very shortly, the story is going to want us to have a Crest of Vetro, and I didn't know where to find one, so apparently I was supposed to have found one right there.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah, let's switch it up to something that won't get me murdered.
Now
Die
that is
already
the
was a
power
good
of the goddess.
finishing blow thing to say, I suppose. I think we're earning enough money that I can afford. For the time being, the best way to use EP is going to be on chronostasis, probably, which is the freezing the clock thing. I need to start saving Gil up, just using them for food items when I'm in town. But this should get me to where I am not in immediate danger. I can head for the Centrum and its various food libraries. And then I believe the story wants me to go to the warren. Yeah, it's telling me right there. I gotta get to the warren.
Watch out!
I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting that guy yet. I think he's a graveyard enemy that just kind of appeared in town as like a fluke because I'd just been in the graveyard. Well, I'll let the guards handle that. I see. Oh, it's just... Oh, silver medal. I thought it was a sign for gate hours, but it was an item that was worth stopping to investigate. You should not be an issue right now. And got a free crystal.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Let me see. Right, 450. 300 will more or less max me out, and certainly I can afford that based on what we'd recently gotten for monies.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. It's the welcome in, a place to stay. Did I already buy the... Yes, I'd already bought the outfits here, just not the stupid things like sunglasses that don't do anything. Any chance that...
It looks like Noah's hiding out in an area of town called the Warren.
Uh-huh.
I hope you can make everyone...
Sure. Shoot for the sky. Broken gyroscope. Niblet hairball and tattered leather. Wow, we need a lot of tattered leather. Alright. I thought maybe I'd picked up some other quests. You have a quest, little Goyle.
Can't believe it. I just dropped it. now I'll never ever see it again.
Did you
Well,
lose
you're not
something?
having a problem crying, unlike that other
What was
girl
it?
who has a crying-related quest.
I lost my carbuncle doll. It was the prettiest green color. It was an antique.
It was an antique doll, one of those really disturbing, like, minstrel show type of dolls that you'll find sometimes in, like, England.
You'll be able to
Because
find it.
it was an antique. You're not really supposed to have those anymore.
The chaos took it away from me. Anything the chaos touches just disappears and you never see it again.
Everything you
Just
touch, you
because you can't
destroy.
see something, it doesn't mean it's gone. In fact, there might be a way to get it back.
All you have to do is murder 100,000
I
monsters.
don't believe you.
Well, thanks, little
Then
Goyle.
I'll find it for you and prove it. You're looking for a green carbuncle doll, is that right?
Yeah, that's what she
In this
explained.
dying world, all the children have lived for centuries without growing old. Being alive for so long has stripped them of many things, including
Like
naivete
carbuncle dolls.
and hope.
Alright, well, keep an eye out for Carbuncle Doll. I mean, it'll just, at some point it'll show up, and that'll be great. But in the meantime, I'm not going to put a lot of energy into searching for it, because we've got places to go, and hopefully it'll show up on its own. And if it doesn't, and I notice her still being sad, maybe I will look for the doll. Oh, I'm too tired to chop this niblet, huh? Let's wait here for my health to recover sufficiently for niblet chopping.
Action.
Trying to be careful about not losing hit points here, but I was getting a little sloppy about finishing this thing off efficiently.
Keep up.
And that there, I was like, I can finish it off before it attacks, and I was wrong. I was wrong. We got a diblet hairball out of the deal.
Blessed be, friend.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's synthesize some stuff. I have a thunder that's equipped and can be combined with another thunder that isn't equipped to get a slightly more powerful thunder. Comes a point where you don't want to combine every single example of a spell you have just for that reason. There's an arrow with magic plus 40 and an arrow without magic plus 40, so... Sadly, you cannot combine Aurora with Arrow or for, you know, anything like that. Fire. There's a fire that's equipped, isn't there? Yeah. So I'm just getting slightly more powered up versions of everything that I come across multiples of. Ooh, I've got A1 that's already fully leveled. So this one's plus 0.45, and this one is plus 0.4. So if I hit it with one more, it's fully leveled, I guess. Well, rather, it's at the fully leveled level 1. I don't. Its system is a bit goofy. We got an Aurora combined with another Aurora will give us Aurora. I need to be equipping stuff with high. Yeah, I don't want to do that. You do need to be equipping stuff with high levels of stagger power. And the best thing I've got right now is Aurora level B. Heavy Slash is also got stagger power of B. But Aurora is a much lower ATB cost. It is my best staggerer right now. Aurora and Thundara are both sort of tied. So if I have both of those equipped, and I'm alternating between those against a single target, as long as it doesn't have like particular elemental resistances, that is probably my best bet for staggering anything. Well, I didn't mean to, but wait. Oh, now I can talk to this kid who's been here for this whole time. Oh, never mind. I just saw that they had a question mark. I thought maybe they had a quest, but no, they're still just weird kid. I think eventually we do get to do something with the kid who thinks they're a cat or whatever's going on there. Alright, so back to the story. Well, nothing to do but fight this robot friend and fail to hit it up front. Really hoping to stagger it, and that didn't quite work. I've managed to do everything except stagger this guy, haven't I?
I'll take you to the unseen void.
Okay.
Time for a counterattack.
Finally got it going here, sort of, kind of. These Pulse Machina guys do stay staggered for a while, and they can't attack while staggered. It's handy. But I still made a bit of a mess of that. Alright. You're just gonna hang it out on the wall here. 25% less HP. I'm good with that.
Time for action. Time for a counterattack. Unfurl the wings of death.
Made a mess there. Should have staggered it by now.
I won't go easy on you.
I meant to block that.
For action.
Oh well. Still got the awesome music playing. It makes me feel better about it. See, sometimes I'm paying attention to the enemy and not to what my different ATB meters are. Sometimes I'm paying attention to the ATB meters and not paying attention to the cues from the enemy about when it's going to attack. Even though you're only controlling one party member, there are things you need to be sort of paying attention to. 2 niblets, eh? I'll try to get rid of this guy before anything can happen. Thought about using area of effect magic and then decided, no, better off just getting rid of one of them before anything can happen.
Better get ready for the next fight.
Did take a little damage there, but it wasn't too bad. Would have felt a lot better about that battle if I had been handed a light attack afterwards, or a light slash, or whatever it's called. Whee! Can I just go down, please? Thank you.
Switch it up. Keep the enemy on its toes. You're so eager to
Hank,
die.
figured I would get a chance to stun you at some point.
Beyond death,
I don't even know if this
there's
thing
no good
drops a
or evil.
crystal. Something about being beyond good or evil, I wasn't quite paying attention. Niblets do seem to be everywhere.
To teach me everything he knows.
I want the hunter. I stopped to listen to what that guy was saying, and it made me get into battle. Seemed like Aurora didn't do anything about staggering this guy, which is weird. So lightning is better against this particular enemy type.
Time for a counterattack.
Might just be that always better off with Thunderstrike against this guy.
I'll take you to
Or
the
gal, I
unseen
should say. It's
void.
named Gertrude after all. Hey, we got a crystal, so forget what I was saying about how they don't drop crystals. I don't know what I'm talking about. Guard level 1. Doesn't really seem like that useful drop, but I guess if you've got a bunch of different ones you're alternating between, then some of them don't have guard, that's the thing. Suddenly the place is lousy with monsters. Well, I got it to a place where using the area of effect stuff was good. Honestly, I'd rather be getting drops from the... well, I got a couple drops from the Niblet. I can't get it from the Gremlin. I can't complain, but the Niblet drop, the light slash, is something I'm really coveting right now. Just like to get your default physical attack, which you're going to be using so much, to do as much damage as possible. Although I really shouldn't be talking about it in the middle of fighting this monster. really kind of hoping that that would interrupt its attack, but I get it. Alrighty. More motor coils and a, you can shake the stick out here.
It's likely they'll have someone there, watching the entrance.
You mean this guy?
Show me the crest of XIII. Hello, friend.
Yeah, I got one. Hi, buddy. I can see you hung around where some of our guys were murdered. Oh. More story than I meant to trigger here. I do like that outfit. Whoa. That outfit too, I suppose.
Not you again. This is no place for kids.
I know we're not sure what she is. But it seems unlikely that whatever she is, she actually truly reflects an ordinary kid.
Oh, I'm safe. The children
I got
of
teleport
chaos,
powers and shit.
they look after me.
We are the children.
If you ask me, you're the one who doesn't belong.
One of these
It's
things is
not
not like the other.
important that you chase him here.
I thought you
We were
liked
on the
an
same
old
side
Sarah,
once.
whatever.
Friends, I guess.
Yeah, you guys barely spoke, but okay.
But that was such a long, long time ago. Do you think he's still your friend? See, there's only one person Noel ever truly loved, and she's long gone.
Talking about
The
Yule,
children
I
of
think.
chaos told me the whole story. It's a sad but sweet tale of a proud hunter and his friend, a girl called Yule.
Okay, well, I didn't actually know about this, so I guess I'll learn about it now.
Heart that just can't be filled.
Well, I mean, she had a hole that made a hole in his heart, if you know what I mean.
It's not surprising, though, considering that she died in his arms.
Pretty cool, huh?
In
In fact,
those
let's roll
last
the clip.
moments they had, she looked up and said to him, "Don't cry, Noel. We will meet again in the future."
And there'll be more than one of me, and it's got very confusing, honestly.
Like you'd believe that, right? But Yule was a seeress who could see the future.
It's a nice
Now,
story,
Noel
and I
knew
love the way
that.
you tell it.
So when she told him they would be reunited, what else could he do? He had to believe her. And so he's been waiting ever since. The poor sad fool. Centuries and centuries of waiting. All on his own.
Yeah. Perhaps he'd be happier as a
How could I have
student. Would
missed
that make
that?
him happy?
All this time, the one thing that's kept him going were his memories of Yule.
Because that doesn't really make sense, and he also had this, not necessarily romantic in nature, but this friendship with Sarah gave him purpose, and that's also why he's fucked up and hates you. So there's lots of reasons he's fucked up and wants to kill you, Lightning.
Oh no, not his memories. The promise of a future gave him hope.
You mean that little
There's
weird
another
guy?
oracle drive up ahead. When you see the prophecy, you'll understand. You'll see why. He wants you dead.
Just like me, but he's gonna do something about it. But oh, did you just drop a crystal? Because usually that blue explosion. Well, never mind. Hi, I'm here, Lightning. I'm right here. And he is, folks. He is right there. Oh, can't
I've
see it
spotted
right now.
Noel. I'm going after him.
Light, don't be too hasty.
No, I'm seriously going after him. All of the broad general areas, there's 4 that this game is set in, have one mainline quest, and then little side. Actually, no, wait. I think they said there's didn't they say there's 5 total people looking for your help, like super souls that need to be helped per the story, and the wilderness area has 2. So maybe it has 2 mainline quests. I don't remember it as well. I remember, a big boss we fight there, and I don't want to spoil it, although I think it'll be apparent who that's going to be long before we get to them, but I don't want to spoil it before we've gotten any clues. And then you've probably guessed that when we go back to the city that Snow is in, there will be a major plot line connected with, you know, saving Snow's soul. But I think we're closing in on the main story of Luxarian. Now, Luxarian is actually also where the end game begins, because there's a long-term plot connected to the church that we haven't started it on yet. But what I'm getting at is, I think we're about to get a fairly major stat increase, but only if we're actually strong enough to handle what's at the end of this main story thread. So we might be finding out next time. See you guys then.